Well, hello good friends and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to be looking at the importance of an e-commerce website or online store in Kenya. Most of the time are times when you have maybe like a shop that does electronics and maybe sells a couple of things, like maybe can do fashion, and you probably would want to have something that displays each and every product that you have on a website. In this video, we're going to be looking at the importance of an e-commerce website in Kenya and showing you a bit of an example on e-commerce websites that really stand out. That is with regard to e-commerce business and trying to sell online. Well, to start off, an e-commerce store is an online store that gives you a catalog of each and every product that someone is selling. It could be shoes, it could be electronics, it can also be something to do with fashion. For this case, we're going to be using a brief example of an e-commerce website that has been created by us. And it's a store that basically gives you a catalog on various products, ranging from electronics, which are fridges. We can have something like you're going to have televisions and maybe things to do with air conditioners. And an e-commerce store is a listing of each and every product that you're selling. So if you look at this website in a very simple way, you're going to find that when you open it, you're going to get these are the latest products that the particular seller is selling. And if you move down here, you're going to find a bit of some customization, such that you can buy TV brands, you can buy cookers, you can buy fridges, and you can still buy washing machines. E-commerce stores, in creation of e-commerce stores, it's a bit of an easy thing to do because you can easily customize the features of your e-commerce store. Now, if you look at these, the various products that you see here, you're going to see that as a seller, you can bring in like products maybe you want to sell more, and this seller has stipulated some very simple products. That is, we have air conditioners, fridges, and a couple of machines like washing machines. And down here we have a bit of a deal that is a simple image and some very simple text to direct you into your particular page. That is a contact us page. And if you just move down here, you're going to find that you can shop Mika cookers, you can shop for LG TVs, and you can still shop for microwaves. So all things, this is basically information on a particular product. And as you can see down here, we have a blip on, we have a very simple statement for LG products. I think it's supposed to be LG products, not LG TVs. And this is basically a very brief illustration of an e-commerce store. So if you open, like we have just down here, we have something simple. We have something on the latest stock. We have categories on fridges and microwaves. We have categories on televisions, and we still have categories on air conditioners. So with all these, you're going to find that with your e-commerce store, you can easily create customizable tabs and tools that allow you to list products that you want to sell. E-commerce has been something that is common in Kenya due to the development of something like Jumia, and this has actually brought about quite a number of e-commerce stores that are coming up. And if you just look down here, you're going to see that, if you just go up here, we have a section that is called the shop page. The shop page allows you to list all your products. So basically, as you can see, this guy over here has quite a number of products on his shop page, and this allows him to direct clients into this section. So if someone asks, do you have this kind of product? They're going to be directed onto this link, that is a shop page, where they can see quite a number of products that the particular seller is selling. E-commerce stores have some different functionalities. There are a couple of things that you can do with an e-commerce store. You can have products categorized into maybe brands. You can have categories. You can have things to do with tags, and you can still have something to do with the basic information on the particular products. With this, maybe to mention something is that e-commerce stores in Kenya mostly rely on a content management system by the name of WordPress. And this is how you can easily get your e-commerce store. So if you let's just open one of the products around here. And when you open the product, you're going to see that you have quite a number of options. You can add to cart. You can still add quite a number of them and just click on add to cart. And when you add to cart, they're automatically listed onto your cart. So when you click on checkout, it directly takes you to a place where you can fill in the information on shipping and your personal information so that you can maybe receive the particular product. Then we have categories. If you just open this category, this is a particular category in that item, And if you just open that category, it's going to take you to all the products that are related to that product. Again, if you just click on the kitchen appliance, it's going to take you to the products that are related to this tag, that is kitchen appliance. And if you want to look at the various brands that we have, like on this one, that is Beko, if you just open the link in a new tab, it's going to directly show you all the various Beko products that the particular seller has. So if you just go back again, you just go back to this part, you're going to see that we have the description of the product, and it's still at this point here we normally have a short description on that particular product. Next, we can have something to do with reviews, and then we do something about shipping. With reviews, this is when someone purchases a product and they can attach images on the particular product. And so these, for the reviews, they are normally approved in your dashboard. So it's something that you can, it's easy to have your own custom e-commerce website. Next, down here we have related products. These are the products related to this product that you've just opened up. So down here you find all the information on that the related products rather of that item that you just opened up. So now this begs the question. The first thing that you want to have is that how do you create your own e-commerce website, or how can one have an e-commerce website created? The first thing that you need when you want to create an e-commerce website, you're going to need hosting. That is hosting for your website. And with this, you need the best web hosting provider. For this case, we've been using a web hosting provider by the name of Host Pinnacle. They really have some kind of reliable deals. So if you just come and click on web hosting, it's going to directly show you the various web hosting packages that the company has. And I think one of the best packages that you have is the package on 3,999 shillings per year. That's approximately close to 4,000 shillings. And you're going to have 100 GB NVMe storage, which is SSD. And it's very hard to find this kind of storage. And you can host an unlimited number of websites. And you're going to have free domain registration. That is, you're going to have a free domain registration if you have a .com or any other kind of domain, that is maybe .co.ke. But the other package, the 1,999 shilling package, kind of limits you to what you can do. So these are as you can see, you have quite a lot when it comes to getting that package. So if you're interested, you just need to click on buy now, and it takes you to a place where you fill in the various the information that is required when you're doing a checkout in any online platform. Once you've purchased your hosting, you have the various domain. You can in the same process, you can still register a domain around here. That is, enter the particular name of the company that you want and the particular domain name that you're trying to search for. So there is a pricing for each and every domain. We have .co.ke, which is available at 999 shillings per year. And we have the .com domain that is available for 999 shillings per year. We have .africa, we have .xyz, and we have .org. And all these are actually different kind of domain names that you can get from Host Pinnacle. So if we just log in, we just want to log into our client page. We're going to see that we have quite a number of websites hosted. Once you've done hosting your website, first thing that you need is that you're going to get a tab that takes you directly to your cPanel. And in your cPanel, this is where you manage a lot about your website. That is the files, that is emails, quite a number of things about your website. But if you want to get started in creating your own e-commerce website and have something that is substantial and something that is very good for your store, you're going to need something we call WordPress. So on your cPanel, you need to look for something by the name of Softaculous. That is WordPress Manager by Softaculous. And we're going to open this in a link in a new tab. And if you just open up, this allows you, on this tab, you can easily install a WordPress installation. So if you've purchased a particular domain, this is where you install. You're going to install you're going to install WordPress to the particular domain that you purchased. So this is where you select whether you want this kind of thing. We can have now the domain now appears here after some bit of it takes some bit of propagation, and the domain is now going to appear when you're trying to install WordPress. Then you're going to give your website a site name, you're going to give it a description, and you're going to give it a username, and you're going to give it some password. And when you're done, you're just going to click on install. So that's how you can just briefly do a WordPress installation. So we're going to go back to see where to view our installation. So because we'd already done an installation, we're going to click on login. And when we log in, this directly takes us to the WordPress dashboard. That is where we manage each and every aspect of our website. That is themes. We do things like plugins, the users, those who are supposed to get, that is people who have permission to view things on your website, people who people who can do various tasks on your particular website. But the most important thing when you install WordPress, that is into your domain name, and you're in the process of creating your own e-commerce store, you're going to need something we call WooCommerce. WooCommerce is a plugin that allows you to add products onto your website, and at the same time, it allows you to integrate payments to your website. So like we just click on the products, it directly shows us all the various products that we have on our store. And you can easily add products. You can easily add categories. So in any case, if you just wanted to add a product onto your store, you're just going to click on add new. And when you click on add new, there are a couple of things that you need to do. You can add the name of the product. Then after you're done with adding the name of the product, you can just come directly here and just do a very simple media description. That is, if you have pictures of the product and a few descriptions. Then there's something about SEO that just it's normally here. So the meta description is what is a brief. If someone searches for the particular product, that's the description that they have on that is on our web page, whether they're using mobile or whether they're using PC. And then we have a brief. Some of these tabs are just additional tabs with a particular theme that you've installed. Then you have the price. So we have the regular price and we have the sale price. So you can have the product as at a price of maybe like 3,000 shillings. And your sale price can be something like 2,500 shillings, just to give you, that's just to show that you're giving your clients some bit of a discount. Then you have the product show description. That is a simple analogy in terms of your particular product. Most of these things down here, you don't really have to concentrate on them because they come with a particular theme that you've installed. You can have something like how long you want to mark your product, how new it's going to be, the time that is going to be referred to as a new product. And we can still have something like a permanent label. So if you just move up here, you can do something like categories, you can do brands, and at the same time you can do tags. Next, you can give a product image, you can add product gallery images. So these are various things that you can do. And so with that, I think that is basically how you can add a product. Next, if you just click on WooCommerce, you're going to find quite a number of things. Let's say you wanted to do like some payment integration. This is the same place that you can do payment integration. That is when you go to settings and you're going to click on, if you just clicked on settings, it's going to directly take you to a place where you can just click on payments. You're going to click on payments, and you can integrate quite a number of payments. So this website currently is integrated using PesaPal. PesaPal is a payment collection, a payment integration, has a payment integration system for websites, and I think it's one of the best payment ways of accepting payments for your websites in Kenya currently. I'm not very sure of that, but there are other options if you really want to use others. And there's still M-Pesa. M-Pesa is a bit of a task when integrating it, but it's still it's still a viable option when you're trying to do payment integration for your website. But I think maybe personally I'd recommend that you do something like PesaPal, because PesaPal allows you to collect payment from various sources. You can collect payment from M-Pesa, you can do Airtel Money, you can do something like Visa, you can do MasterCard, or all the various, maybe you can still do American Express. And all these come basically when you install the PesaPal plugin and go to the settings, and when you install PesaPal into your website, WordPress website, you're going to receive some particular code. Those are the APIs. That is what you're going to use when integrating payment. Now, with all that, it's something worth noting about all this is that with WordPress, when you're creating your e-commerce store in Kenya, and you preferably want to use WordPress, it's something that it's important for you to understand that you need a theme. A theme basically is something that just it gives you the appearance of your website. So currently the client of this particular website has this theme by the name of Woodmart, and these are themes that you can purchase. These themes are available on our website by the name of themeforest.net, and you're going to find quite a number of themes. So if you just click on WordPress, you're going to come to click on e-commerce. It's going to directly show you quite a number of themes that are related to e-commerce. So as you can see, Woodmart is the second best selling WordPress theme, and we have quite a number of themes around here. So you can actually purchase each and any theme that you want to use, and you can easily just go around in maybe creating your website. With that, then next we have things to do with plugins. So plugins just improve the functionality of your website. We can have plugins that allow clients to order on WhatsApp. You can have plugins that allow you to create contact forms or any kind of a form. We have page builders. The most famous page builder at the moment is Elementor. It's a very easy to use page builder. And if you just come here and just click on visit the store, it's going to show us that's the homepage of the particular store that has been created. That is the e-commerce store. And mostly what we do is that you're going to edit your site using Elementor. So Elementor is just something that allows you to do a bit of customization on your website and change a few things, tweak a few things, move things to this part, just try and like drag a particular object and move it to another part. And all these are doable when using Elementor, which is a plugin in WordPress. So all this is basically how your website is going to look like, and you can change a few things. You can change the information on all these. You can change particular links, and with that, you're going to have a fully customized e-commerce website. Now, as we finalize, it's something worth noting that when you want to create your e-commerce store, you need something actually about a bit of a professionalism and a bit of an understanding in web design. So we don't say that you're not capable of creating your own e-commerce store. It's very possible. Plus, there still exists some other content management systems like Wix, which can give you very good e-commerce websites. But for us, we recommend WordPress. WordPress is something that is very nice, something that you can do a lot with. Let me just show you another example of a website that we've created using the same using WordPress, and it's something that is very nice because with WordPress you're exposed to quite a number of things, and all these basically allow you to just tweak a bit of some things on your website and make sure that it looks nice. So if you just click on the plugins, if you look at the plugins, you're going to find quite a number of plugins on the same, and it's important for you to really understand how to use these plugins and how to get started in creating your e-commerce store. So basically that's been a brief introduction into how you can have your own e-commerce website in Kenya and how you can really get started in creating your own online store. This allows you to manage to maybe share catalogs of your products. If someone maybe particularly wants to get, maybe if you're selling televisions, you can do that with your own e-commerce store. So basically that's that. And mostly if you prefer to have a professional do your e-commerce website, always feel free to contact us, and you're going to create a very good e-commerce store for you. So that's been a brief introduction into how you can create your own e-commerce store and how you can get started in having your own e-commerce store set up and get ready for business. So please consider subscribing to our channel. It motivates us to create more content, and we hope to see you sometime, and we hope to transact at the same time with you when you're looking for an e-commerce store. Thank you so much, and God bless you.